Maurice Roach, the Ferrari vehicle. He gave us a thrill the last time he ran. He was in lane 1 right next to the announcer stand. Who's he go up against? The guy that's quick so far, Wild Bosco. Mark Semper comes out with Wild Bosco. He'll be in lane number 1. Maurice Roach, the Ferrari vehicle. Keep an eye. Horsepower is not the question. The California guys have a sound all their own. I don't care what you say, wherever you go. They crank these puppies up, you can hear them. It's just kind of a crisper sound than I've ever heard any other engine. These guys are doing something out here I don't hear anywhere else in America. Really have some problems. Bosco out. Wild Bosco, your leader of the day, won a 3:43. Now, he's still the leader overall. The first time run of a 3:34 stands quick. So he's taking his best shot. Now, everybody's got to go after him. Out of control. Far lane going against Bad to the Bone. Out of control. It's a 37 Fiat. Craig Christensen doing the driving. He's going up against the Bad to the Bone vehicle of Gary Mink. Mink closest to the camera. Christensen far lane. Looks like the old competition eliminator and drag race in the 60s. A little Fiat body. Many of these fellas brought many good memories. Meanwhile, he goes up against the Willis Bad to the Bone. Gary Mink, 54 Willis, close to the camera. Chevrolet up on the side. Both drivers trying to drive it out the other end. Throttle hangs wide open. You just saw some heads-up driving right there, ladies and gentlemen. He came out of the pit. The throttle hung wide open on that driver, and he had enough common sense to just calm himself down. 424 for the out-of-control vehicle, and a 443 recorded for the Bad to the Bone. Young lady doing the driving coming out. Now we've heard a lot about her. Wendy Carmen coming out in the Valvoline Special. She'll be going up against a vehicle that goes by the name of Spare Parts. That's Jim Overton. Overton made a strong run the previous round at a 4:02. However, at this point in time, like I've said all day long, you just got to go for it. Wendy in the far lane. All the ladies in the crowd pulling for the Valvoline Special. Wendy giving it a ride. Times on that run, a 5:25 for lane 1. Spare Parts, the young lady, she goes through a respectable time of a 3:46, so she was a player. Such thing as a home track advantage. I don't know if this is your home or not, but you seem to really have a handle on this San Jose track. Congratulations on the win today.
Thanks a lot, Army. I appreciate it.
What did it feel like out there? This Class 6 competition, boy, a bunch of bad guys out there.
Yeah, it is, Army, but I tell you what, the guy with suspension tonight seemed to work good, and kind of my suspension just happened to work good tonight. And in the second pass, I had a problem with my nitrous system, so I ran without any nitrous at all, just a straight injected motor, which is really underpowered compared to my competitors. So I'm really happy that my motor did as good as it did.
That was about a 340 shot. Let me ask you, bring out an interesting point. At the beginning of the show, I talked about this might not be a horsepower track. The point taken right there.
Yeah, well, sometimes if you don't have too much power, you can hook up what you have and use it to its best advantage, and that seemed to have worked well today.
Well, just like he said, it seemed to work well today. The winner in San Jose, Wild Bosco.
Well, that concluded mud racing in class number 6. Mark Semper with 3.34 takes first. Wayne Schott 3.38 is second, and Gary Mink with 3.45 is third. We'll be right back for the finals in the Northern California Chevy S10 Pickup Trick-Up Contest. Remember, there are over 450 vehicles competing for a piece of the $25,000 cash prize. But before we take our commercial break, let's join Army at the beauty contest.
Well, that's the final contestant of the beauty pageant. Want you to stay tuned. We're going to come back and tell you who wins the beauty pageant, plus who takes the lion's share of the $25,000 in cash money from Chevrolet.
California is certainly living up to its reputation as the capital of beautiful women. And when you get a lineup like this, how can you lose?
I heard you.
Well, after counting some 12,000 screens, Miss Street Truck winner is Michelle Hess from Hollywood, California. Now let's get down to some serious money as Chevy S10 pickups divide up $25,000 in cash. With over 450 entries in this premier event at San Jose, the judges certainly had a hard time choosing the top 3 winners.
Elio Deandra.
Elio Deanda wins $5,000 for overall 4x4.
Steve MacArthur from Sacramento, California.
Steve MacArthur takes another $5,000 for overall sport truck.
And the 1991 Best Chevy S10, Tom Marino from Fremont, California.
And Tom Marino wins $10,000 as overall S10 winner.
Well, it all came down to the top 3 trucks in San Jose, California. What a show it was. Hey, what do you guys have to say about this? Did you ever expect to win this kind of money when you built your truck?
No, I didn't. I didn't expect it at all.
Well, when it came down to the top 3 in San Jose, California, we have best overall, best 2-wheel drive, best 4-wheel drive. Here are your winners right here. Real quick, what do you think about the new Chevrolet truck?
Oh, beautiful. I love mine. Good drive every day. Back and forth to work, taking where I want to go. Beautiful. I love it.
Tell you what, I think we're dealing right now with the happiest 3 people in San Jose, California. They're the big winners. Well, they're the big winners with trophy and money. Everybody that came to the event, they all go home a winner, too. We'll be back with you next week. Stay tuned for more action.
Oh, baby! Woo-hoo! Number 1!
Is going to be